companies know how important integration is, but they may not know the best ways to do it. An IT consulting firm is the best option to help bridge the gap and help your company grow.
Integration is the ability to connect systems. If you have two systems or multiple systems that need to aggregate their data, they need to orchestrate their data to, for example, in the case of a rideshare, make a payment, contact the driver, get map coordinates, and bring that all back into one user experience, whether it be a user interface or a commercial system. The integration layer itself is what reaches out and brings all that data together. It's what does that orchestration of data. The APIs are the driving mechanism that we use in the integration layer. They are the physical asset, so to speak. They are the piece of code that represents those resources that we integrate in the back end.
Rapid development has a long history in IT, starting primarily in the late 1990s with rapid application development as its name, and then that progressed into a series of evolutions from there with extreme programming, agile, and the purpose of all of that was to reduce the time and risk of software development. And what we're aiming at is looking for the next cycle of how do you reduce risk further and how do you decrease the time to market, so increase your productivity.
Diamond Edge IT is a services company that we bring our expertise to customers. We work with them side by side, and as we do that, we're better able to recognize any gaps in the market or demands for speed to market. And this was allowing us to build a product off the side of that. We had a customer require us to build an API that had literally hundreds of lines of code in it that we had to type out manually. And as we were going through that process, we didn't want to type all of those lines because it's prone to human error and it's just extremely time consuming. So we actually developed a program to generate that code. And as we took that idea and grew it, we realized that we could generate the entire API, we could generate any tools or assets that the customers want to enable them to get that speed to market.
When working with new technology, it can be challenging for organisations to obtain what is the best way to use these technologies. They're increasingly more complicated as they provide more and more features and more ways of doing things within the software to meet the wide-ranging differences within industries. And so where our expertise comes in is where we can assist a company with how best to use that technology, and that fast tracks them onto a better path and hopefully prevents what they call technical debt, which is bad decisions at the start of a project or a technology use that have repercussions down through the evolution and use of the technology in an organisation.
Customers will benefit from the 9Gold platform because it gives you a fully operational API based on the customer's data.
My advice to companies who are moving into or evolving into the integration space is to choose good tools effectively. The tool choice is vitally important, and if you have good staff, and companies do, that they will adjust and use those tools, and you'll get increased productivity and increased quality, which decreases your risk.
If you're interested in integration within your company, visit their website, diamondedge-it.com, or watch this segment again at InsideTheBlueprint.com.